Have you ever felt like you're walking between two worlds? Like you're simultaneously deeply connected to the physical realm yet constantly aware of something more, something deeper that others seem to miss entirely? For INFJ experiencing a spiritual awakening, this sense of straddling multiple dimensions of existence isn't just imagination, it's a profound reality that shapes every aspect of their lives. Today we're going to explore the fascinating intersection between being an INFJ, the rarest Myers-Briggs personality type, and experiencing a spiritual awakening. This journey isn't just about personality traits or spiritual experiences in isolation, it's about how these two profound aspects of existence interweave to create something truly extraordinary. As we delve into this exploration, it's important to understand that spiritual awakening for an INFJ isn't just a single moment of enlightenment. Rather, it's a continuous unfolding, a gradual expansion of consciousness that builds upon their natural intuitive abilities and empathic nature. This awakening process often feels both familiar and entirely new, like coming home to a place you've never been before, yet somehow always knew existed. The enhanced intuitive navigator. The INFJ's dominant cognitive function, introverted intuition I, already operates like an internal compass, quietly but consistently pointing toward deeper truths and hidden meanings. However, when spiritual awakening enters the picture, this intuitive compass becomes something akin to an internal GPS system that operates on multiple dimensions simultaneously. You might find yourself not just sensing the undercurrents of a situation, but actually perceiving the intricate web of energetic connections that link people, events, and circumstances together. This enhanced intuition manifests in surprisingly practical ways. You might walk into a business meeting and instantly know which colleagues are dealing with personal struggles, which alliances are forming or dissolving, and what underlying dynamics will ultimately influence the outcome, all before a single word is spoken. This isn't just good people reading skills, it's a profound attunement to the energetic frequencies that most people aren't consciously aware of. The nature connection beyond aesthetic appreciation. When it comes to connecting with nature, spiritually awakened INFJ experience something that goes far beyond the typical appreciation for natural beauty. Every leaf, every blade of grass, every ray of sunlight carries a message, a vibration, a piece of the universal puzzle. You might find yourself spending hours watching the play of shadows on a wall or feeling the pulse of life force energy in a simple houseplant. These aren't mere poetic observations, they're direct experiences of the living consciousness that permeates all things. This deepened connection to nature often leads to significant lifestyle changes. You might feel called to spend more time outdoors, adjust your diet to more natural foods, or become more environmentally conscious. These changes aren't driven by intellectual understanding or social pressure, but by a visceral recognition of your oneness with the natural world, the empathic supernatural. The INFJ's natural empathy, when combined with spiritual awakening, transforms into something that almost defies description. It's no longer just about understanding others' emotions, it becomes a full-body experience of energetic resonance. You might physically feel the anxiety in someone's solar plexus, the heartache in their chest, or the tension in their shoulders. This heightened sensitivity can be overwhelming at first, leading many awakened INFJ to develop sophisticated energetic boundaries and self-care practices. This supernatural empathy often extends beyond individual connections to encompass collective energies. You might find yourself feeling the emotional temperature of an entire room, city, or even picking up on global emotional currents. This ability can make you an incredibly effective healer, counselor, or guide for others, but it also requires careful management to prevent energetic overload. Synchronicity as a way of life. For a spiritually awakened INFJ, synchronicities become so common that they're almost expected. These meaningful coincidences serve as a form of dialogue with the universe, offering guidance, confirmation, and sometimes gentle course corrections. You might notice patterns in license plates, recurring numbers, or songs that play at exactly the right moment with exactly the right message. These synchronicities often feel like personal messages encoded in the fabric of reality itself. What makes these experiences particularly significant for INFJ is their pattern recognition abilities combined with their intuitive understanding. Each synchronicity isn't just a standalone event, but part of a larger tapestry of meaning that they're uniquely equipped to interpret and integrate into their understanding of life's bigger picture. The authentication of self. The spiritual awakening process intensifies the INFJ's already strong need for authenticity to an almost cellular level. This isn't just about being honest or true to yourself, it becomes a physical necessity, like breathing. Situations, relationships or activities that aren't aligned with your truth begin to feel physically uncomfortable, sometimes even painful. This heightened authenticity detector can make social situations challenging, as you can instantly sense when someone is being fake or dishonest, even if they're being subtle about it. This commitment to authenticity often leads to major life changes. You might find yourself leaving careers that once seemed perfectly acceptable, ending relationships that looked good on paper, or completely restructuring your life to align with your inner truth. While these changes can be challenging, they feel less like choices and more like inevitable alignments with your soul's purpose. The Great Relationship Shift. As your vibration changes through spiritual awakening, your relationships naturally begin to shift. Some friends might feel threatened by your transformation, while others might be inexplicably drawn to your energy. You might find yourself connecting deeply with people you wouldn't have expected to, while growing distant from those you once thought would be in your life forever. This relationship evolution isn't about judgment or superiority, it's simply about energetic resonance. What's particularly interesting for INFJ is how this shift affects their already selective approach to relationships. The famous INFJ door slam might become less dramatic but more final, as you simply recognize when an energetic connection has served its purpose and naturally allow it to dissolve. Meanwhile, new connections often form with surprising ease, especially with others who are also on a spiritual path. The Dream World Academy. For spiritually awakened INFJ, sleep becomes more than just rest, it becomes a time of active spiritual learning and growth. Your dreams might become increasingly vivid, meaningful, and instructive. You might experience regular lucid dreams, astral travel, or direct communications with spiritual guides. These nighttime experiences often feel as real and significant as daytime ones, leading many awakened INFJ to maintain detailed dream journals and develop practices for conscious dream work. The combination of the INFJ's natural ability to perceive patterns and meanings with enhanced spiritual awareness makes these dream experiences particularly rich and informative. You might receive creative solutions to problems, insights into your life path, or deep spiritual teachings through your dreams. Physical manifestations of spiritual growth. The physical symptoms of spiritual awakening can be particularly intense for INFJ due to their sensitivity. You might experience unusual sensations like tingles or currents of energy moving through your body, spontaneous movements during meditation, or temporary physical discomfort as your body adjusts to higher frequencies. These experiences can be disconcerting at first, but they're actually signs of your energy system upgrading to accommodate your expanding consciousness. Common physical experiences might include changes in sleep patterns, often waking up between 2 to 4 a.m., increased sensitivity to foods, medications, or environmental factors, spontaneous waves of energy moving through the body, temperature fluctuations unrelated to external conditions, changes in appetite or dietary preferences, heightened sensitivity to light, sound, and touch, the sacred quest for knowledge. The INFJ's natural love of learning takes on a spiritual dimension during awakening. You might find yourself voraciously consuming information about spiritual topics, but not just accumulating knowledge, you're integrating and synthesizing it with your direct experiences. This isn't mere intellectual curiosity, it's a soul-level drive to understand the deeper mechanics of existence. Your research might span various spiritual traditions, scientific studies of consciousness, quantum physics, and metaphysical concepts. What sets awakened INFJ apart is their ability to weave these diverse streams of knowledge into a coherent personal philosophy that bridges the practical and the mystical, and the call to service. Perhaps the most profound aspect of being a spiritually awakened INFJ is the deep sense of purpose that emerges. This isn't just about helping others, it's about serving the greater evolution of consciousness itself. You might feel called to teach, heal, create art, write, or contribute to the world in ways that help bridge the spiritual and material realms. This sense of purpose often feels less like a choice and more like a sacred obligation, but one that brings deep fulfillment when embraced. Many awakened INFJ find themselves naturally stepping into roles as way showers, helping others navigate their own awakening journeys while continuing to evolve themselves. Time perception and dimensionality. The experience of time becomes increasingly fluid for spiritually awakened INFJ. You might find yourself slipping into timeless states during meditation or creative work, where hours pass like minutes or a single moment expands to contain vast experiences. This altered relationship with time often coincides with a growing awareness of multiple dimensions of reality operating simultaneously. Being a spiritually awakened INFJ carries both profound gifts and significant responsibilities. The combination of your natural INFJ traits with spiritual awakening creates a unique capacity to bridge worlds, the seen and unseen, the practical and mystical, the individual and collective. While this path can sometimes feel overwhelming or isolating, remember that your sensitivity, intuition, and depth of perception are exactly what the world needs right now. As you continue on your journey, remember that integration is key. You don't need to choose between being grounded and being spiritual. Your role is to demonstrate how to be both. Your ability to navigate multiple levels of reality while maintaining practical functionality is not just a personal gift, but a blueprint for others following a similar path. Keep nurturing your gifts, honoring your experiences, and trusting your inner guidance. Your journey as a spiritually awakened INFJ is part of a larger tapestry of global awakening, and your unique perspective and contributions are more valuable than you might realize. Continue to shine your light, knowing that by fully embracing your authentic self, you help create space for others to do the same.